Hello and welcome to Logos College Online Learning. This is Pronunciation 2, and today, well, first, before I get started, I want to show you some of the new material I posted up for you. All right, here's your slideshow, and then here's the audio. These are for the tracks for sound pairs 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Okay. And also, tonight your homework is scheduled, and this video will also be released tonight at 9 o'clock. All right, so that's 9 o'clock tonight. And of course, you have 5 days to do your homework. All right, so if you have your book with you, you want to go to Unit 19. Unit 19. Right? We only have 2 more units left. We have this unit, and then next week we have Unit 20, and then we'll get you ready for your final exam. All right, so Unit 19 is on page 46. This unit, it introduces to you two vowel sounds. Right? If you look at this picture right here, this is a shirt, right? And it's the sound. And these are shorts, and that's the or sound. Right? However, in the UK, they don't like to pronounce the consonant R sound, the R. And in the United States, they like to pronounce this sound. And in the US, in American IPA, they call these R-controlled or R-colored vowels. For example, you have your schwa, and the R sound is the like stir, right? Then you have your ah, and your sound makes the R sound, as in star. And the ah with the r makes the or, like in the word store. And the ea with the r sound makes the sound air, as in the word stare. So this is the British IPA chart that you have in your book. I circled the seven R-colored vowels in American English. All right. Some sites, some units, some books might say there's 8. Some might say there's 6. But most people agree that there are 7 R-colored vowel sounds in American English. Right? And they're all circled right here for you. But before we begin to look at the R-colored sounds, we have to do a quick review on the letter R sound, the r sound, right? As in the word run. So this sound, notice your tongue in your mouth is up here, and if you remember, this is called your alveolar ridge right here, alveolar ridge. And your tongue doesn't touch it, almost does, almost, and it goes back. There's also tension in the back, all right? So we make the r sound. Your tongue points up, kind of have a curve in it in the middle, and then it rises in the back a little bit. And this is a voiced consonant sound, so your throat should shake, it should vibrate. All right? This is a voiced consonant sound. And this illustration again shows that at the back of your tongue goes back. So the R-colored vowels, right, these are 4 of them right here. Right? In your book, you learn the ah sound, right? So the British like to say ah, but if you add the R sound to it, you get the R, as in the word shark, and star, arm, car. Another one, another R-colored vowel sound. If you remember this sound right here, this is the right? This is the unvoiced consonant sound. I'm sorry, unvoiced vowel sound and that's also known as the schwa. So if you hear the word schwa, that's what they mean. It's unstressed, this unstressed vowel sound, the right? Not unvoiced, unstressed. I apologize. So the and the r makes the as in waiter, sister, brother, barber. So this usually occurs in an unstressed vowels, all right, because the is an unstressed vowel sound. Today, we're going to talk about the and the or. So the British, they'll just say, they won't put the letter, the R sound, they'll just say, and this, they'll just say, aw. So look at this, the alternate way. Sometimes you'll see this in dictionaries. All right, same thing with the sometimes you'll see this in dictionaries. So the this word is shirt, skirt, girl, bird, The British, though, they'll say this: shirt, skirt, girl, bird, bird. All right, in the United States, they say bird. I hope you can hear the difference there. Over here, this is the or sound. Sometimes you'll see it like this. So this word is fork, cord, corn. The British, they'll say it like this: fork, cod, corn. You come down here, you notice the UR, the letters UR. So these are letters, okay? Not phonemes, so be careful. So if you notice the letters UR, it says here, it makes the same sound. This is also the sound. It's just spelled with the letter UR, not IR. So same sound, different spelling. Church, burger, curve, nurse. The British would say nurse, curve, burger, church. They don't like that R sound. Right. Here's other R-colored vowel sounds. You should have learned this already. This is the ia. So the British will just say ia. If you add the R, it's the R-colored diphthong ear, as in the word ear, clear, dear, near, cheers, here, dear, steer. Right? Another one is down here that you should have already learned. This is the sound aya, aya. You add the r sound to it, you get the sound air, air. Sometimes you'll see it like this, air. Like the words chair, hair, bear, spare, there, errand. This one you haven't learned yet. This is the ua, ua. If you add the r sound to it, you get the ur, like tour, sure, cure, your sounds. Today, I want to focus on the ear, all right, I'm sorry, the and the or sounds. So again, there are 7. Most linguists are people that study linguistics, the study of language and making sounds and phonemes. And most linguists agree there are 7 R-colored vowels in American English. All right, here they are right here. So this is in your book right here on the top of page 46. This is the right, and this is the or. The British would say aw. So look at in the middle right here. This sound right here is the all sound, all. If we add the r sound behind it, you get the sound or. Right? So with the r sound, they'll say this is an R-colored sound, and it sounds like or. Without the r by itself, they say this is the pure all. I circled these three because be careful, they might sound the same, they're very similar, especially these two right here. This is all, and this is oh, right? All, oh. Right? And this is all, all, oh. Notice these two dots right here again. Remember, that means the and the or sound. These are long vowel sounds, all right? All right, let's take a first look. Let's take a look at the first sound, all right? The sound The sound, the phonemes, I don't know why they're different from many dictionaries write this sound different ways. Sometimes you'll see it like this. This little hook right here, this little thing right here, this means that it's an R-colored vowel sound. And in American IPA, they like to use this little hook for the 7 R-colored vowel sounds. So this is a sound as in first. Here's how you see it in your book right here. And when I give you homework, this is how I will write it, like this right here, just the way it is in your book. So this is and this is Be careful. Over here, look at this, the sound I and the R sound. This is ear, okay? So be careful. I know that it looks like a letter I, right? But it's not. This is a sound. This is a phoneme. So don't be confused by this IR and this IR. This is IR. This is I, R. All right, this makes the ear sound. So be careful with that. Let's look at some words. Girl, her, learn, word. Remember, this is a long vowel sound. And there's many ways to spell this sound. If you can see in the word girl, it's spelled with the IR. Her is spelled with the ER. Learn is spelled with the EAR. And word is spelled with an OR. Right? We'll talk about spelling a little bit later. Sometimes you'll also see the sound written like this, right there. It looks like a number 3 and then the R sound. All right, first, let's take a look at the way the British would do it. So the British, this is before and then this is after. So they don't pronounce the R sound. The British will say So here, when you do that sound, the tongue goes up in the middle of your mouth. The tongue goes up in the middle of your mouth. Right? If you also notice, the tip of the tongue goes forward, but it doesn't touch your teeth. Right? It goes up, and then it goes forward, but it doesn't touch your teeth. The sound But in American English, we're going to add the R to it. So the R, this is the way your tongue looks with the R sound. So when you combine and R, you're making two sounds and you're moving from the first sound to the second sound. Right? So you go and then R, Right, so this is how it should finish inside your mouth. Your tongue finishes with the R sound. This is the front of your face. It says your lips are flared, your tongue pulls back and up. Such as in the word hurt, hurt. The British would say hurt, hurt. American English says hurt. Notice something different happens here in this word. This word is research, research, research. So the second syllable is not stressed. It's an unstressed syllable. So your lips there aren't as flared. All right, so look at this. They're not really in a tight circle. They're not as flared when the sound occurs in an unstressed syllable. Look at your lips here. Hurt. Nice tight circle here. Not so much. All right. So this is the top of your page. On page 46 says, in many accents in England, the letter R is not pronounced after a vowel. In other places, the R is pronounced, for example, in North America. But in both cases, the letter R changes the vowel sound before it. All right. The letter R changes the vowel sound before it. If the vowel letters E, I, O, or U, we often get the vowel sounds in shirt or short. So if the vowel letter before the R is U or an O, an I, or E, it usually changes to the sound or or. First, let's look at the sound. So again, this is a long vowel sound, long vowel sound. I'm going to read these words for you so you can hear the difference between the sounds. All right. Fair, fur, fear. Fair, fur, fear. Short, shirt, shut. Where, were, we're. Where, were, we're. Born, burn, bone. Born, burn, bone. Hard, heard, head. Look at all these words right here. They all have the sound, right? Were, word, worst, sir, girl, work. Burn, bird, birth. Serve, first. Her, heard, hurt. The British, I'm trying to imitate the British sound. I'm sorry if I'm not really good at it. So the British would say like this. Instead of saying fur, they would say fur. Instead of shirt, they say shirt. Instead of were, they say were. Instead of burn, they say burn. Instead of heard, they say heard. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but either way you want to say it, it's up to you. And there's no wrong way here. You want to sound American or do you want to sound British? Okay, let's move on to the next sound in this unit, and it's the or sound, as in the word sport. The or sound is actually two sounds, and you combine them to make the R-colored diphthong sound. So the first sound is the aw sound, and then is the r, and you combine them together and you get the or sound. Your book has it written like this, so I want you to write it like this, the or sound. Sometimes you also see it written just like this, but either way, this is the phoneme for the sound or. You'll find it in words such as for, orange, port, sword. Notice the W is silent, all right? The W is silent here. Sword. And also notice a lot of the spelling is O-R or O-U-R. And another thing, many dictionaries write this sound. Again, I don't know why they do it, but sometimes you'll see the sound written like this in a dictionary. Or. Right? But either way, this is all the or sound. So or is one of the 7 American R-colored vowels. And it's an R-colored diphthong because you're combining the aw with the r, right? Okay, first, let's look at the way the British do it. They'll just say aw, aw. So this before is relaxed, and after, your jaw drops, so it goes down. Remember, your jaw is on the side of your face, and the tongue goes back, all right? Aw. So this is the aw right here. This is the first sound, the aw. Aw, aw. Right, your tongue goes back. The tip of your tongue, the front, could touch the bottom, the back of your bottom teeth. It could. It doesn't have to, but it could. Right? Aw. And then in American English, when you add the r, remember the r sound, this is how your tongue looks with the r sound. So when you move from the aw to the r sound, you want that smooth transition. You go or. Right, so this is the or sound. This is how the front of your face looks. This is just the aw sound, the pure aw, right? No R, no r sound. Your jaw goes down. This is how it looks right here. Aw. Down here is the aw sound. Up here, this is the ah sound, as in father. So look at the way it looks different. This is ah. This is aw. This is what I mean by lips flared. Look at the arrows. So your side of your lips go inwards together. Like they come closer together, right? This is the aw. Up here is the ah. Aw. Ah. Law. Ball. So if you say those words, you'll notice that your lips should and your mouth should look like this. You could see inside your mouth. There you go. So here's the difference between the British aw and the American or, the R-colored or. So the aw, the mouth, you can see a little bit more inside. But when you add the r sound, you close your mouth a little bit more. Your lips become more round, all right? And your tongue pulls back more and the jaw drops less. So up here is the aw. Down here is the or. Aw. Or. Spelling of aw is the A-W, A-L, or A-U. Or is usually O-R, double O-R, or A-R. So this is part B in your book, and this is the aw, or you add the r sound, becomes or. Right? And this is a long vowel sound. And notice this picture here. Lips are very rounded. I'm going to say these words. I want you to focus on the target sounds in the middle. Right? Shot, short, shirt. Shot, short, shirt. Work, walk, woke. Work, walk, woke. Far, for, fair. Boil, ball, bowl. Boil, ball, bowl. Listen to these words right here. The ones I underline in blue, these are R-colored. Notice it has the letter R. All right, it's followed by, the vowel sound is followed by the letter R. No, listen to the difference. Bore, bored, bought. Bore, bored, bought. All right, so this is the or, and this is the all. I don't know why they don't separate this, but they just all teach it in the same unit. But remember that there's a pure all. They call it the pure all, and then there's an R-colored all sound, which makes the sound or. All right. Fall, daughter, the sound's right here, daughter, fall, call, cause, caught, thought, water, right? That sounds right here, water, war, wall, walk, war, wall, walk. Spelling, this is the same as up here. So this is the sound. You usually spell it with I-R, E-R, U-R, O-R, or E-A-R. So there's a lot of ways to spell this sound. But if you notice something, you always see the letter R. All right. Remember the I-R, spelling I-R, it makes the same sound as spelling U-R. Don't get confused with the spelling and the sounds. The OR sound is a little bit different. This is the R-colored all sound. This is no R behind it. So it makes this is the pure all. This is the R-colored all sound, which sounds like this. Or, as in bore. Right? This is warm. AR can also spell the or sound, as in warm. For, door. And over here, this is a pure all sound. Call, cause, saw, walk, taught, thought. You notice one thing here, there's no R, there's no letter R, right? Where over here, there's the letter R, which is why these are called R-colored vowels. It changes the sounds, the vowel sounds. Okay, I want to move on to page 47 in your book, and these are some exercises on page 47. We're going to skip this exercise. I gave you the answers down here. It's just confusion of Steph here says something, and then Mel here something else. Oops, sorry. Let's go down here. So this exercise is your homework is I give you IPA, and then I ask you what is the word. So I want to practice that with you here. So here it says one morning. All right, it's the sound, the all, the I, and the ng. Morning. There were 4 naughty girls near Shirley's front door. Right. Here's the word. This is IPA for 4. Sometimes you'll see people spell it, write the IPA with the r sound in parentheses. That's okay too. They were kicking a ball, all right, b, all, ball, against her wall, making an awful noise. Shirley asked them to leave, but the next day they returned. All right, the r, e, ri. I'm sorry, the I, ri, t, earned, returned, and then again for a 3rd day. Remember this phoneme's a, all right, unvoiced. How can I get rid of them? Shirley thought, and then she had a clever idea. She gave the girls some money. This is to pay you for getting rid of the dirty birds, she explained. Good work. Right? So birds here, this is in British, all right? So the British, they say it like this, buds, buds. All right, but the word is birds. Good morning. Good work. The following day, the girls called. It looks like the word cold, but it's called at her door to ask for more money. Shirley refused. The girls were angry. We're not working for free, they said. So in your homework, your Google form, you're going to have an exercise similar to this. I give you IPA, and then you convert it, or you choose what is the word. Remember to use your IPA chart to help you. Here's some words, some numbers, and they wanted to know, this is not in your book, some extra exercise. Is it the sound or or? Third, all right? This is third, has a sound. This is 1/4. 1/4 is 1/4, or 1/4 has an or sound. Of course, this is 30, has a sound. This is spelled or pronounced fourth, has a or sound. This is first, has the sound. 14 has the or sound. This you can also do if you want. Find the word. I already found the words for you because I kind of want you to practice along with me when I say these words. So these words have the sound. Bird, turn, heard, word, her, girl. These words have the or the all sound. So you notice I underlined in blue the ones that are colored because they'll sound different. The ones that aren't are colored will have the pure all sound, like ball, saw, law, all. But these words have the are colored or sound, course, war, sort, more. I'm going to say that one more time, just see if you can hear the difference. Ball, saw, law, all, course, war, sort, more. So technically, yes, they all have the all sound, but when we add an R, if an R comes after the all sound, it changes to the or sound. All right, this is your last exercise down here. I need to post the audio for you for this sound pair. All right, the answers are in the back of your book. If you want to do this sound or this exercise, I'm just going to read these words to you so you know how they sound, all right? Number 1, for, far, for, far. Number 2, worst, west, worst, west. Number 3, walk, woke, walk, woke. Number 4, shut, shirt, shut, shirt. Number 5, port, pot, port, pot. Number 6, bird, beard, bird, beard. This spells almost very similar to herd, H-E-A-R-D, but of course English is, that's what makes English hard. This is pronounced beard. Number 7, her, hair, her, hair. Number 8, worked, walked, worked, walked. This has the sound. This has the all sound. Okay. Key things to remember about this unit is that these two are colored vowel sounds. The British, they just like to say America, you say The British say aw. In America, you say or. And these are known as R-colored vowels because because the vowel sound changes when the letter R comes after the vowel sound, the original vowel sound. Okay, I want to talk to you about practicing your language, your speaking. I know a lot of you don't have many opportunities to practice your English, but you have to use your English as much as possible. Call your friend. When you're speaking to your friends, speak English. When you speak to me, speak English whenever you can. And that's the only way you'll get good at it is you have to use it and you have to practice. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching. And I'll have all your homework and your videos submitted out to you later. All right, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to upload more videos onto the YouTube channel. I just haven't had time. Probably this weekend or maybe early next week. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.